My wife made a commitment. She wants to learn how to speak Italian. So she signed up for that program called Duolingo, and she does about 10 minutes a day. Only 10 minutes a day. She's been doing it for about a year and a half now, but she's consistent. She always gets her 10 minutes a day in. And because of that, my wife speaks Italian. I'm so proud of her. And that's interesting if you think about taking 10 minutes a day to learn anything. From my perspective, if you take 10 minutes a day and watch one of my videos, you're going to learn so much about trees and tree care. And it doesn't even matter whether you're in the business or you just love trees. 10 minutes a day is all I ask. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Leave a comment. I love the comments. And, hit that little bell so that you get the next episode. And tell your friends, okay? Thank you. So in this video, I want to talk a little bit about a particular tree, and that's that tall, straight one way off in the distance there. That is a primary tree in the Santa Cruz Mountains called the tan oak. It's a very, very important tree, and it produces acorns. However, it is not a true oak. It is not a member of the Quercus family. It is a member of the Fagaceae, which is also where the oaks and the beech. But interestingly, this particular tree has a lot of tassels, and I believe these are the male tassels on the tree. What I wanted to talk about a little bit is this tree is in serious, serious trouble. It is one of the most sensitive trees to Phytophthora ramorum, sudden oak death. There's a dead one, there's some dead ones, there's some dying ones. I've got 20 acres in the Santa Cruz Mountains, and we have lost at least 150 to 200 tan oaks in the last 10 years. And I've probably got another 700 or 800 of them that are in different stages of decline. This one is enormous, but if you look closely, that should be full and green, but it's not. It is dying, and that tree is going to be a real pain in the rear to cut down because it's massive. It's really hard to. There's more dead tan oaks. I've got tan oaks laying down on the ground. I've got tan oaks that are still up in the air. It's kind of almost an impossible task to cut down all these trees in the forest. So I take care of the ones closest to the house, and some of them occasionally I'll take down because they improve the view. But it's a serious problem. And if we don't figure out what to do about this Phytophthora ramorum, our ecosystem of the tan oak tree is going downhill. The botanical name for that tree used to be Lithocarpus densifolius. Now they've changed it to Notho Lithocarpus densifolius. And now I'm talking about redwoods. These are some sad examples of redwoods. I went up to the Mountain Winery and we watched a show up there, and look at this tree. I remember when this tree was growing all by itself, and now it's surrounded by concrete. I got out and took a little bit of a Father's Day trip with my son Trent, and we had a good time. Here, let me put my hat on backwards so I look like you.
These are cool, dude.
Yeah. Cowabunga. I've got this ancient old aluminum Grumman canoe. It's 16 foot long, and I felt like we were floating in an old Model T on the reservoir because everybody else had really ultra modern boats and different types of canoes and kayaks. Ours is pretty archaic, but hey, it still floats. Picked this up for $75. Figured it's got at least $75 in aluminum value, but I have fun.